that part of the transition where there was the horizontal part that I just did, and that part that had this vertical part and this horizontal part. So I think that one finally now flows in. A bit rough, but okay, maybe a two. Let's just try moving that a bit and that. Okay, that's better. Let's just save it. Just show you what is there currently, because it's like it's a showreel for these 3D models that were made. So it's something like a portfolio of someone that I'm working on. Okay, that's where we're at now. That's the progress so far. See, should I just pre-comp everything and then okay, let's just position and scale keyframe, and let's see what you can do with that. But I want to try and, let's say, move it on the left, move it on the right, to focus on each of these specific characters that are there. Let's try. I need to mark the beats in the music first. I forgot to do that. Okay, so I just need two parts where the motion is going to be, and then we transition to the next clip. So that means just up to here. Let's move that here. That, and then same position. Scale, separate, and the next one, it's going to be also where this little marker here is centered, and then we try and have some sort of overlap. So that the motion is smooth. That's what we're going to be working with. Then now let's try and move it to the left. Let's go left first. So zoom in, maybe 150, and then move to the left, move down, and then zoom out to maybe 120. Okay, this is the next one, so it's not a zooming out, so it's zooming in to 120, and then right, move, just move until it's completely centered. There. Okay, somewhere there. Now that's centered. Let's see how that looks, and hopefully that does not look weird. No, that doesn't work. Maybe adjusting the graphs will help. Don't forget to like and hit a follow if you haven't done so yet. Okay, that doesn't look too off. But because this part is so static and then suddenly we're doing a what if I increase this? Okay, maybe I can do that, but let this not be too strong. Okay. No. Okay, the motion is not too bad, but doesn't match what we are trying to do. Okay, let's just move it here and then maybe put that peak at that point here. Just do one more and pull it out back to the normal screen. So scale and position. Don't forget to like. So let's just center that and then zoom out. I think up to 50 here is going to be good enough. Okay, that's not yet centered. Somewhere there. That, and then we do that graph. Oh, moved it by mistake. See more content, don't forget to leave a follow. If you haven't liked yet, kindly do so. Just add another null for this, and then let both of these clips be linked to that specific null. Then we're going to get rid of that background, this. So since this zooms out, let's start with a zoom in. Okay, this zooms in or out? It zooms out. So we're also going to zoom out. Just do it from do something like that. Thank you so much for all these likes. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you. That means so much to me. So now we do that, do this, then we see how that transition is going to look like. Oops, that was too fast. It was too fast. So maybe the issue is this part. Okay, I did it like very slightly this time around. So it should be something like that, where this goes backwards and then this moves in and continues the motion. Okay, but this it stops, the motion stops somewhere. Okay, let's just try maybe just moving this a bit. Maybe doing something about this CC bars that we have, CC jaws. Will make some difference. So here we have it up to 68%. Maybe we can try and adjust it. Maybe make it at 90. Let's just see, 90. And then bring it back. Let's see if that makes any effect. Let's just ease these things, and then we see what effect this had on it. Maybe a bit on the, let's make sure they're not all selected. A bit to the right and this one to the left. Let's just see how that looks like for now. It made any difference. It still moves so fast. Let's push that further away. So the zoom out starts from somewhere here. So zoom out. I don't think that will work, because zoom out and then this is also a zoom out. Let's just split that clip there, where the clip begins. Split that. And then what we can try, start from this massive one, similar to what was here, that, and then the same thing we did here. Let's just see what will be the outcome if we do that. No, it looks like there's a cut in the motion. No, I prefer the first one. Okay, so we're going to be going with that one. The next thing now is designing what happens here. Okay, so that moves well. Now what we need to do is that part, and for that I need to figure out what to do there. Let's just get some ideas. Because first we have black and red and gray going on here with a bit of gold. So maybe for any highlights or any random shapes, we can have the gold there. For the background, white is too jarring, but let me try just the plain white, and then that. These the circles. I think these are the shapes we've been using. Duplicate that. Control D. How many layers are we at? We're at 51 layers so far. This is clip 1. We're moving on to clip 2. Okay, so oh sorry, supposed to be behind. What I was thinking, if we end up using this shade of gold, let's see. Let's do the same and then just see how that looks like. Okay, it's very faint. You can barely see what's happening. Okay, let me just reduce that quality. Cannot see, cannot load. All these are whole 3D stuffs. It's very faint. I think the white is very jarring. Is it this one? Yeah, it's that one. Just darken it a bit. No, gray, something like that. Because here their main colors were white and red with a hint of black and gold. Maybe this same darker shade that I used for, but let's just put it first and then see. I don't like having the same colored background. Another thing that can be done is if I use the same character and then add a tint. Let's see. same character, so let's pick that one. Duplicate, scale up. Okay, don't mind how blurry it looks like. It's something like that. Something like that. So what I was trying to do, let's try and tint it. So maybe tint. No, Triton is better. And because you're going for a red, let's pick that red there. Maybe a lighter shade. And then I want it to have polka-ish effect. That's the name of halftone. Let's just duplicate that. No, duplicate the layer. Let's hide this one that is below first. Halftone. Halftone. Let's see how that will be. Okay. And then you need as many. I can't see. Okay, black, white. Which one will work? Screen? No, it's screen. It's not screen. Multiply. Let's try multiply. Where is it? Multiply. Oh, cannot see that part. Sorry. Multiply makes it dark. Okay, the dots, I think the white dots are preferred. So it's screen. Or overlay. How does overlay look like? Screen it is. Screen is so much better. Even though its brightness is blinding. Maybe reduction in the size. Let's just put you back there so that you can see the character. And number of dots. I am trying to give this comic-ish look. I don't know if you see the dot-ish pattern. Try to create some comic-like look. And then take both. Let's just pre-compose that and call it character comic 1. Oh my god, I forgot that these two were linked. They were linked to that what do you call it, the null object that was there. And then so now this one goes all the way to the background. Opacity. Okay, let's just reduce that. No wonder it was lagging. I was wondering how comes. Make it usually at around 20. 20 is good enough. Or okay, that. And then maybe instead of his Is it possible? Let me try and turn these. What effect will it do? Where is the black bars? I want these bars to change direction, and I want an angle. I want an angle. And then for this, okay, maybe instead of a red tint, I can go for the gold tint. Just copy that and then try it out on this character comic. Here, paste. It looks green. Okay, but now you can see it brightens up the background a bit. The background is bright ever so slightly. This is really good enough. So let's see what next. If I still feel like we still need some boldness, can barely see. Maybe these ones gold does not really work for this. Maybe we should just take them back to red. But the background to remain as the gold that I put right now, because we can't see, we can barely see what is happening. Maybe just these ships, that one remains, but this one, yeah. I want to oh no, oh, this trying to figure out how exactly those keyframes are, because there's some sort of bounce. Nah, these don't work. Those round ones do not work. So maybe I can try another type of shape. Those ones don't work. The other idea I had, let's see. Maybe I can have one, but the issue is they're the same character. So even if I put like passport size, that won't really make much of a difference because they look exactly the same. The main difference here is their outfits. So the passport size idea will not work. Let's try giving them an outline, like a shadow type of feel. Let's add a feel to that. meant to. So now that, and what color? Maybe we should go for the gold. But if we go for the gold, we need a shadow, so let's just add a drop shadow, and then size reduces like the blurriness, and then angle something like that. So something like that, and then maybe now increase the scale. Scale. And change position. Let me try adding a Venetian to it. The Venetian adds these choppy lines. It adds those, and I want the lines to be around the same angle as that black bar at the bottom, and also adjust the width, probably the transition completion as well. Okay, I want to change the color of that shadow, but it's giving such a dark look. Maybe instead of a black one, let's get a darker shade of what I have. That goldish brown, and then okay. I like that. Next we do the same thing. So for this other one, duplicate, go back, copy the fill, not only the fill, here, the fill and the blinds. Those two are going to be copied and moved to the next clip. Oops, not that one, this one. There, and then scale, let's just do 120, and then also do the same here, scale 120, and then remember the background, the shadow, that's the layer style, so we copy and paste that, so we more or less have it the same. We have it the same now. So now since they're too close, you see they are crossing over. Move those to the side position. Link all of that. from here, all of that to null, to that red one, this one here. Link all of those together. Poa. You're back today. Welcome back. So took all those and then linked it to this red one. Then that means now let's just confirm. Yeah, they're linked, that's okay. Then parent, here, and add a null. And what else? Let's see what else we can do to this. What we can do, okay, let me just, oh, okay, another thing that we haven't tried yet is the grid. We haven't tried adding a grid. Where is the shape I just added? Oh, I don't like it when the solid layers are the same color as these null. So let's try adding a grid. And then since we are going so bright, darken that grid. And then I prefer it if this grid is a square. Size from width and height sliders. So let's go with 100 by 100. Okay, maybe 150. By 150. And then the border can be 2. Okay, very minimal. And then we take it down to here. That is behind, yeah, behind the large one. So it's giving some texture. But let's reduce that, maybe 70. Maybe just 50. Maybe 50 is good enough. 50. Let's just fix that, call it. Yeah, that looks good. I like that. That looks nice. So if I can have a bit of, what do you call it, character, a bit of character to this, let us just straight edges, but that will not coincide well with what is going on here on this side. Let's just see. Honestly, these bars turning don't work. Let's just remove that direction change. Oh no. 0. It had messed up everything. Okay, so I need to add markers for the the beats in the song. I just have two. It's unfortunate, though. I'll sort out whatever is whatever the issue is with what's going on with actually screen sharing. No, that is like a long-term thing. So I'll heavily need to rely on your support, because it needs around 1,000 followers to be able to screen share directly, where you'll have also you'll be able to hear the actual audio. Right now it's just mute, so that's a disadvantage. So please support me and go ahead to my profile and leave a follow. Do you really have to go to the profile though? I guess if you just click around there, you can be able to follow me, and I'd really appreciate. Then let's add, did we work on, yeah, we didn't work on this yet. So we have two nulls currently, 14 and 15. This is 14, this is 15. That's what we're working on now. So we can see, maybe I go the same thing we did before. Left, right, left, right. So position, I guess we can also play around with the scale up to there. And you have to remember, to have smooth motion, it is very necessary to have an overlap in the keyframes. These here are our keyframes. Then there. So for this we said left, left, center. I think having the chest right at the center is going to like frame the whole picture. And then right. Okay, I don't know. Right there. I feel like this one is higher. Because this one's ears are right at that point. But here the ears are, unless one is taller than the other. But I think these look like the same character. Tap on the screen, don't forget to leave likes and follow me. Okay, so I think this time our motion is not too rough. Okay, what is this doing here? Delete. Oh, I was adjusting the wrong thing by mistake when I was trying to move here. When I moved it and said, oh, this is already at the center, I was moving the wrong one. I hadn't realized it. So position and scale. Here. One moment. Oh yeah, it's still working. I was wondering how comes, because I'm also streaming on YouTube, so I was wondering how comes this thing looks off, but it's okay. That, and then let's do the same for this one here. We didn't adjust the scale, so all we have, the only graph we are moving here is the position one. It needs to be faster. It's still too slow. We need that to be faster. Oof. No. I changed the wrong direction. This way. Yeah. It should be that way. I don't know if this is a problem. Move that. Under the fastest part of the motion to be at that tip, that marker. Yeah. And then a seam to this. Redo that. And then just move that. Oh, it was moving the wrong thing. Just want to move position all the way to the right. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to like, and follow me. Okay, this time we're not too badly off with this. It would have been so fun if you could hear the music. So get me all the way to 1,000 followers and we can enjoy it together. So here, that's where the next clip begins. I want you to see the top of the screen. Well, most of it is focused. I need to prop it up. Let me save. Yeah, I've saved. We have around half an hour to go. Should be up to 8 and we'll be done. Today we've covered much more. We completed this first part, the transition part. We've done the second clip because not much was needed for that one. Now we're moving on to the third one. I want her to have zoomed like completely. We want to see her face. Scale. Let's go with a 140 and then adjust that. Tap the screen for likes. Don't forget to follow me. I really appreciate your support. I don't like how it's glitching. You see that? How come now it's if I there I don't like that, and it's a problem with the original clip. Maybe if I just put the scale up to here, and then something noticeable. I had put 140. Let's try 200. And then we need to see her. Consider right now she's completely covered. Don't see her face. So bring her here. It's a different character. So, okay, I moved that wrongly. And then I need this speed somewhere there. Pop. Pop. Then there's something we did before, like flicker, like a little flicker thing that has a solid color. So let's fill this, add a fill and make it white. I guess you're wondering surely. So what was I doing? Oh yeah, there. That's in case you're wondering why you couldn't see it. That was why. So it's 2 frames. It was 2 frames of white, 2 frames of normal. Unless, let me just delete that and just clip it here, so that this space here acts as normal, and then this tiny one here acts as the 2 frames. Let's see if we can have a flicker. Yeah, that works. And then for this character, I'm thinking let's just Control Shift C. That is to pre-compose. I want to have an outline of her. I want to have just, just around her. So what I'm thinking, what we have, add a fill, maybe black fill. Let's just go with a full thing here, and then Control D. Let's try and add a layer style to that. Stroke. So it's such a mess. What about center? Ooh. Okay, you know, at some instance this can be a really nice effect, but right now I want something clean. I want a harsh edge. So this doesn't work. Delete. The other option is maybe an outer glow. Outer glow. Let's add a background. And then there are way to reduce how blurry the edge is. Technique precise. Softer. And then size is how far out it goes. So if I put 0, it will be like an outline. And spread. Okay, guess we cannot see spread if size is 0. Let's say if size is 1, then yeah, I get it. Next, range is the opacity. But this gives us an outline. And it's a clean edge. So this should work. The only question is what color is our outline? Let's give it a red. To come back. Just want to get the shade of red. Control C. Remove that, we don't need that fill. That. Only problem is it's so thin. And then what you're going to do is Control Shift C, pre-comp that again, and then new solid. Let's say red, not red. Let's take a very random color. Let's take blue. I just want to see if it is possible to remove that. Normal overlay. No. Multiply. No. Screen. Yeah. I think it's screen. Let's try that. It's barely visible though. That's a problem. I want it there. Let me try and key out. So key, Luma key out darker, and then matte. Oh, that takes out everything. Okay, so if that way doesn't work, what else can I do? But that should work. What about just key light? No. Color key. So messy. Like it's killing the edge completely. Let's try adding another glow to it, outer glow. You see, it's such a rough edge. One more. But if I'm unable to key it out, what's the color of the background? Gray. Maybe if I can just have this as the color. Sorry. Control C. Oh, yeah. That. Control C. Okay. Then come back to this one and remove the fill and put it as that. And then come back here and give us another glow. Okay. Why don't I just copy that glow? No. I don't know why I did that. Yeah, just get that layer style. Such a rough edge. I hate it. The other option that is there, let's hide that layer style for now. It's having we need that, Control C. It's having this ever so slightly, so 145. Something like that. Or maybe 150. Oh, I was wondering how come the colors don't match. I forgot that I had put the screen there, but it just looks like an odd outline. This looks like an odd outline. So maybe I can just put something else here. I don't like that at all. I hate that. Delete. I don't like that. So next we just do the same thing we've always been doing. Zoom. Oh my god, her hair is totally broken. You see what we have here? I want her character comic. Put that here. I just need the Triton, but then the Triton has to have a different color. The color here is going to be red for sure. And then screen. From normal, let's just put screen. Move to the left. I want to see what I can do. Can't even get half body. So for these, 300 is too much. What about 250? $250 is too little. $250? I don't know why. Okay, I typed 150 to see 250. That, and then duplicate and try it on the other side. Left. Tap, 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 like. Don't forget to like. And also don't forget to give me a follow. I'll really appreciate it if you do. It really helps to support me. If you also need any videos edited, you can just come directly to my DM and we can discuss further on the rates. No, this doesn't work. I feel like this is too bright. Like, you see how beautiful that shade of red is. The moment this appears, it's gone. Here's the curves. It's too much. Oh! What? I like that. I like it. That looks nice. It looks really nice, actually. Why don't I add this halftone with the color of each and every character? It looks like it gives that character that I've been looking for, and I like it. Screen. I'm trying to get this layer. That's the problem of not labeling layers. Oh, there. As beautiful as it looks. The opacity still needs to be reduced. Hey, 500. Let's bring you back there. And then reposition you. I was going with, was it at 250? here, and then Control D, scale negative. So it gives us this with a, of course, opacity goes low. Let's maybe just finish that opacity, and then we can call today a day. So is it 50? I hate how it kills the whole thing. Let's try overlay, screen. Okay, screen is ish. We can go with screen. It's not that visible, but it doesn't completely take away what is currently there. There, because it's still there, and we still see all the features. That's enough for today. Thank you so much for watching and for joining. I really appreciate it.